This is The Wire for 2300 Zulu, April 23rd, 2025. Precedence is routine. Information cutoff is 2200. Bottom line up front. Wildfire causes mass evacuations in New Jersey. Earthquake strikes Turkey. India-Pakistan relations continue to deteriorate. Beginning with international events, in Turkey, an earthquake with an estimated magnitude of 6.2 struck just south of Istanbul or Constantinople overnight. So far, reports of damage have been limited. Turkey's Minister of the Interior stated that no major buildings had collapsed, but damage had been reported. In India, following the recent terror attack in Kashmir, India has responded in several ways, most of which are not directly related to the specific attack, but rather are more diplomatic in nature. For one, India has halted the recent cross-border water deal with Pakistan due to the attack. India has also paused a special visa program with Pakistan that had allowed faster cross-border traffic for Pakistanis into the highly controversial Kashmir region. Indian security patrols are also increasing throughout the area of the initial attack, and various high-level meetings with Indian defense officials have been observed since the attack took place. On the home front, in New Jersey, overnight large-scale evacuations were ordered throughout the Barnegat Township as a wildfire spread rapidly through Greenwood Forest. The Jones Road fire was roughly 8,500 acres in size by morning and at only 10% containment. The New Jersey Forest Fire Service reported that approximately 1,320 structures were at risk for being overtaken by the fire, and roughly 3,000 people have been evacuated from the areas most at risk. Analyst comments for this wire. Throughout the past few days, various rhetoric has continued regarding the trade war between the United States and China. Nothing is solidified beyond mere rumor and casual comment at this point. However, the situation remains delicate. Some media outlets historically critical of President Trump are claiming that he caved and will reduce the tariffs on China following the economic turmoil since this whole affair began. Media outlets supportive of Trump imply that he hasn't caved and that the situation is still being negotiated. Considering that there's very little to go on that's solid, the truth is probably in between the two extremes. More generally, it is often very hard to engage in a trade war with nations that are governed by communist institutions. This simple detail could be an unforeseen factor in negotiations. China's economy is not solely based around commerce. There is a military angle to most things that China does, even if it doesn't seem like it at first. Nevertheless, some agreement will likely be reached at some point, despite the power projection attempts by both sides. This concludes The Wire for 2300 Zulu, April 23rd, 2025.